Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ed from Ed Travels. Welcome to my channel, and I'd like to thank all the people for your love, support, your subscriptions, and all of that. And if you're really gaining something from this as my channel grows, and got some big events coming up, and I'll release information about that soon. But I just want to say that I'm truly thankful, Akuntran, and I want this video to be a first in a series of videos about making the move to relocating to another country. And these are 5 things that you should think about before you leave. It's one thing just to buy a plane ticket and hop on a flight and don't really have a plan, because if you plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, as they say. So, all right, number 1, researching the country that you're moving to. And that means a lot more than just YouTube. That means taking an exploratory trip. And for all my military people, doing a recon. Try to stay as long as you can, 2 weeks or more, depending on your ability to. Research the places that you're going so you can get some boots on the ground feel of what the place is. And, failing to plan is planning to fail. So I wouldn't suggest that you move without doing that, because you're setting yourself up for failure potentially. Number 2, do your research. And this ties into number 1. Do your research on the economy, the politics, and the culture of the country you move into. What is the religion? Is the economy standing good? What does the currency look like globally? Where do they sit? What are their imports and exports? Is it a developing country? Things of that nature. That is extremely important. You don't want to move to a country where the currency is crashing, like Venezuela did, or, Greece, or, move into a country where, it might be potential civil war, things of that nature that's going to affect you directly with your quality of life and your safety and your security. Number 3, what is the cost of living? And there's a whole different separate video. I'm going to do this, but generally, how much does it cost to live there? Basically, how far will my money go? What is the exchange rate? See, here in Cambodia, we're lucky because the exchange rate has basically stayed at 4,000 Cambodian riel to $1. So basically, 1,000 riel is 25 cents, and it stays steady. I think it actually dropped from 41.50 down to 40.50. But it's basically the same. So basically, if I'm making 60,000 in the States, I'm making 240,000 here. Okay, Colombia, other places. Now, if you're talking about the euro or the pound sterling, where it's the inverse, I think the euro finally got to parity, where it was €1 to $1. But the sterling pound, anywhere that takes the pound in the UK, England, it's probably like $125 to buy 1 pound. So you're at a deficit. That's something that you need to really look at before you make that jump. Number 4, well, what you going to do when you get here? Are you retired? Are you on a pension? Do you have to work? And like a lot of people here teach. Are you going to get the required certifications in order for you to get a job here teaching? Because teaching English here, there are a myriad of jobs, plethora of jobs here at schools. And also working remotely. I know brothers making $125, $175, almost $200 an hour working remotely. And that also ties into something else I'm going to touch on later, is checking the infrastructure, the internet quality enabled in order for you to do that. But how are you going to support yourself here? Because I see the sad cases of people that move here and don't take that into consideration and then end up in a very bad way, and have to be bailed out. And finally, the climate. I was born in Africa. I grew up in Southern California. I'm not a snow person. So why would I move to Norway? Not knocking Norway. It's a beautiful country. But why would I move to a cold climate? Here in Cambodia, we basically have 2 seasons: rainy season and not rainy season. but it's usually always, let's say, mid 80s on average, but there it gets into the hundreds here. Sometimes, I've been here when it dropped to like 60, and people here wearing parkas and gloves, and it was funny to me, in hoodies, because they're like, oh my God, it's freezing, da da da. But right now it's a beautiful day outside. So look at those things. Do you want to be next to the beach? Do you like the mountains? Do you like the city? Do you like something a little more quiet? The climate, the environment that you want to be in. All of this is important before you decide to make that move. Again, I hope some of this is helpful. This is Ed at Ed Travels. This is the first video in a series of videos about how to successfully move. I have more and more people contacting me about consultations for this, because I've done it. I've done it successfully. I've lived here for 5 years. Now I'm into a very nice home. So I'll be more than willing to help you and consult. And and when very, very soon that information is going to be posted. So again, Ed from Ed Travels, to all my passport bros, be safe, make good decisions, stay aware, and enjoy yourself. Live life to the fullest. You work hard for it. You deserve it. To my airborne brothers, airborne all the way as always. And to everybody else, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. This is Ed from Ed Travels. Thank you for watching my channel. I truly appreciate you. Lehigh.